Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, you remember him, the younger of the two Boston bomber brothers, charged in that premeditated, coordinated detonation of an IED at the Boston Marathon. Now, he wants a Massachusetts district court to vacate his extraordinary and severe restrictions while he awaits trial. He alleges his First, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment constitutional rights have been violated because his telephone and mail privileges have been restricted. Now, I don't know about you, but my blood boiled when I heard that one. Dzhokhar, let me see if I understand this. Your constitutional rights violated. You should kiss the American ground you walk on that even afforded you these constitutional rights in the first place. And by the way, in case you're wondering, because I know you spent most of your life here smoking dope and selling weed while on a U.S. scholarship, the reason for severe restrictions to telephone and mail privileges is because there's a substantial risk that your communications or contacts could result in further injury or death to other innocent Americans. Why? Because in the days following your capture, you affirmed to the FBI your commitment to jihad. Now, you complain that you're left in, quote, near total isolation, confined to your cell with limited access to the outdoors. You say that even the UN has documented that isolation is a form of torture. Torture? Really? You're being tortured? You're being tortured. And total isolation? Dzhokhar, you want to know what total isolation is? Total isolation is when you can never be with someone you love because they're dead, murdered simply because they are American. The very people you despise, but whose rights you cling to while you affirm your commitment to jihad. And confined to your cell? You're indicted for killing 4 and injuring and maiming hundreds more. You think they should just let you out of jail so you can walk around? Are you stupid too? You're confined to a cell because you've been charged with the murders of innocent people. And by the way, you want to know what real confinement is? Real confinement is when you can't move from a wheelchair because you've lost your legs and your arms because some dirtbag who shouldn't have been allowed here in the first place decided you shouldn't have them anymore. That's confinement. And limited access to the outdoors? I'll tell you what limited access to the outdoors is. It's when you go outside and you can't see anything because you've been blinded by some pot-smoking, American-hating, money-sucking piece of trash. Yeah, your constitutional rights. I have an idea. If the police had left you in that boat where you scrawled your hatred of Americans instead of bringing you to one of the best hospitals in America for free health care, you wouldn't have to worry about your isolation, your confinement, or seeing the outdoors.